Good morning, guys. It is 5:30 in the morning, and yes, I know most normal people are still sleeping right now, but somehow this has become my favorite time of the day. The house is quiet. The kids are still asleep and nobody's asking me for anything. And I get this little bit of time that is completely mine. So let me take you through a very realistic day in my life right now. Nothing glamorous, nothing perfect, just my actual life. Let's go. 5:30 a.m. is my quiet time. Getting out of bed, making the bed, putting on workout clothes, filling water bottle. I usually wake up around 5 a.m. and the first thing I try to do is to move my body. I've learned that if I tell myself I'll exercise later, there is very good chance that later will never come. So I just get it done first thing in the morning. I start with some little stretching and light weights. And lately I've been using Juice and Toya on YouTube. They're basically part of my morning routine at this point. After that, I like to get some cardio in. Sometimes I'll do walk with lazily workout. Other times I'll grab my hula hoop and do about 15 minutes. And let me tell you, that hula hoop will humble you. But I actually enjoy it. I've hula hooped for so many years and I really enjoy it. I don't necessarily work out because I'm trying to become some fitness guru. No, I just want to feel good. I want to have energy. And as I'm getting older, I'm realizing that taking care of myself has to become part of my lifestyle, not something I only do when I'm trying to reach a certain goal. Then it's my shower and mom mode. Once I'm done exercising, I take a shower and get myself ready for the day. And this is usually around the time the peaceful part of my morning comes to an end because the children wake up. And just like that, mom mode is on. The kids have their morning routine. They get themselves ready. We have breakfast and then our day officially begins. And I really enjoy our mornings. They don't have to be fancy. Sometimes it's just breakfast, talking, laughing, reminding somebody for the third time to finish what they're doing, normal motherhood. Oh, after breakfast, I usually clean up the kitchen and try to get the house somewhat under control. I say somewhat because if you have children, you already know what keeping a house perfectly clean all day is basically an Olympic sport. You clean one room and somehow another room needs cleaning. So I've stopped chasing perfection. I just try to keep things reasonably organized and comfortable. The children are actually pretty independent during the day. They spend a lot of their time playing games and reading. And I'm grateful for that because it gives me some time to get things done. I like that they have a balance. They're having fun. They're reading. They're doing their own thing and I can get some of my responsibilities done. Of course, every now and then you'll hear mom from somewhere in the house, and I already know somebody needs something. Then there's work. I still spend part of my time working with my cleaning company, which is called Sparkle Diva. Some days I'm out working with the girls. Other days I'm doing things behind the scenes. And because I run a small business, there are always little things that need my attention: emails, messages, scheduling, checking in with clients, making sure everything is running smoothly. And I actually enjoy the business side of things. I don't think I'll ever want to be the person who can completely sit still. Even when I'm supposed to be resting, I'm thinking about something always. And then, of course, there are errands. Some days I have to go grocery shopping, and I don't know why grocery shopping feels like such a big event when you're a mother. You go in thinking you're going to buy 2, 3, 4, 5 things, and you come out with a whole cart. Hey. I try to get my errands done during the day so that I'm not running around in the evening. Although sometimes life doesn't work that way. When I'm home, I try to spend a little time cleaning and organizing. And lately I've been really focused on getting things in order, not just for the sake of cleaning, but actually organizing, getting rid of things we don't need, putting things where they belong, making the house feel lighter. I think there's something about organizing your physical space that also helps organize your mind. When my house is chaotic, I feel chaotic. So even if I only get one little area done, I feel better. Another thing I make sure I do every day is check my emails, because you just never know what's going to be sitting in your inbox. And sometimes I'm checking emails thinking, okay, what now? But it's part of my daily routine. I try not to let emails pile up, because once you ignore them for too long, suddenly you have 47 things staring back at you, and nobody needs that kind of stress. Mm-mm. And then there's YouTube. And somewhere in all of this, I try to find time for YouTube. And this is the funny thing about YouTube. People see the finished video like this one. They don't see all the little pieces that happen before you press publish. Thinking about what to film, setting up the camera, trying to make sure the lighting is good, filming something 3 times because you forgot what you were saying. Then there's editing, and then there's making a thumbnail, and then there's thinking about the title, and then checking your analytics and telling yourself you're not going to check again, and checking again 5 minutes later. I've done it. We've all done it. By the evening, I'm usually ready to slow down. Dinner, cleaning up, checking on the kids, and just trying to bring the day to a close. Sometimes I'll sit down and watch something. Sometimes I'll work on my next YouTube video. sometimes I just want to do absolutely nothing. And I've learned that doing absolutely nothing is actually allowed. You don't always have to be productive. Sometimes your body and your mind just need to sit down. And I think this is what my life looks like most of the time right now. It's not particularly glamorous. It's just work, motherhood, the house, the business, YouTube, exercise, errands, emails, and trying to find a little bit of time for myself somewhere in between all of it. But you know what? I'm actually learning to appreciate these ordinary days because life changes, seasons change, and sometimes you don't realize you're living through an important season until you look back at it. So I'm trying to be more present. I'm trying not to push through everything. I'm trying to take care of myself. I'm trying to enjoy my children while they're still at this stage. And I'm trying to keep building the things that matter to me one day at a time. And just like that, another day is done. The house is finally quiet again. And tomorrow we do it all over again. If you enjoyed spending a realistic day with me, don't forget to subscribe and stick around because I'm really happy to be back. And I have a feeling this next season of my life is going to be an interesting one. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys and I'll see you in the next video. Trust God, take one day at a time, and good night.